Hello, and welcome to the Outer Wilds March 2025 modding recap. There is a lot of stuff to go over. So much has happened, so let's get right to it. Hal and I worked together and got myself an oxygen tank that'll last a little bit longer than the last time, so we should be good there. First thing to go over, there were 3 new mods added to the database. Bringing the total up to 334. So there are 334 mods in the database now. First one is the trans rights mod. All it does is it changes your launch codes to the words trans rights, and sometimes it says trans wrongs. So that's pretty funny. That one's made by Crystal ENVT. Next up, Zen put the prop placer back into the game, so it's been removed from being a feature on a different mod, and now he took it away, and then he was like, oh, I think some people actually use it, so he re-put it together to make it a new separate mod that you can download only if you need it. It was originally made by Clay, but I think Zen worked on it, pulled it out of New Horizons, and now it's its own thing. I feel like there's better things to use than prop placer, but if you just need something simple, it works well. Finally, we have Ship Alarm by Spatial X. It adds 20 new audio cues to your ship in the form of 5 useful alarms to make you a more cautious pilot. It looks like airplane alarms. It can read certain things. I think it has like a voice. It's very interesting. So I'm sure all the ship enhancements users would like to try out that mod. It seems mostly goofy, but there might be some cool stuff to it actually. Okay, let's get to some of the changes to current mods, patches, and updates. The first thing I want to mention is a user by the name of Barirn. They have been going crazy translating so many mods into Korean. Like, there was a span of like a week where it felt like every day 1 or 2 more mods were being fully translated into Korean. Translations and translation mods don't get a ton of attention because not too many players use them, but I think it's so cool that the community is working together to translate the base game into more languages and their own mods so that as many people as possible can experience those. So great work, person, on translating all those things. That's awesome. New Horizons has gotten some improvements. It adjusts some collisions. There's new debug options for custom bramble warps, and there are exits and entrances. So through all of that, it looks like New Horizons is now bumped up to version 1.27.3. So if you're currently working on something in New Horizons, double check to make sure those patches don't break or help anything with your project. Quantum Space Buddies fixed a couple things too. They fixed some quantum objects in New Horizons, and items were having an issue. Like, some of the logic is a bit weird. Some of the HUD elements were fixed, which I noticed were a little buggy, but those are good fixes. No My VR version 2.10 released, and I only want to bring it up because the patch notes make it look like No My VR is sentient, but I will let you be the judge of that. There was a huge update to Hearth's Neighbor 2. I haven't played that one yet. I personally like to think that they patched it just so my playthrough will be amazing. They didn't. It looks like it changes. It says they may have removed Herobrine. Classic. Also, I'm not going to go through everything, but The Strangers They Are and Forgotten Castaways, which are the 2 big story mods everyone's playing and talking about right now, both had tons of patches and updates and have been improved significantly over the course of this month. I'm currently recording the last part 8, for The Strangers They Are, and I've noticed the improvements. Like, it's gotten noticeably better. Some things have been changed, some things have been clarified, and I'm sure the same is for Forgotten Castaways. So that's great. Those mods are looking awesome. General enhancements added a couple more things too, and added support for the root access mod. It seems to be just cleaning up a couple little other things, but it's now at version 1.1, which is great. Lastly, the Archipelago Randomizer, which I haven't played. But if you know that mod, it's big. It's bigger than Outer Wilds, or it reaches outside that game. It got a lot of long, complicated patches. Seem to be really helpful. I don't understand them because Archipelago Randomizer is pretty complex, but it's good to see that still being worked on, because that is such a cool project. Okay, I have so many other random things that I want to talk about happen this month. First off, on March 17th, Andrew Prallo released a new video. Andrew Prallo is the composer and musical artist behind Outer Wilds soundtrack, both the base game and Echoes of the Eye. And he does live performances every once in a while. And one of his more recent ones uploaded to YouTube. I will put a link to it in the description if you want to see it, and you can go to his channel and check out some of his other stuff too. Another thing that happened this month is I started working on a new mod. I don't want to share all the details yet, but that's what's been taking up some of my time, is coordinating that. I have a stable build of it. It works. I've got some people working on some things in the mod. I'm not ready to share all the details about it yet. It's not a story mod. It's not like humongous, but it'll hopefully be a fun community project that a lot of people get to work on. So I'll let you know when I have more details about that. Boss Fight Books Outer Wilds book by Tommy Wallach released this past March. I made a video on it and I talked about it. It was great. And then the author of the book left a comment on my YouTube channel. I was not expecting that at all. And that was really cool to see. And so he left a note saying that he appreciated I made the video, which was great. And that was just fun to see. How did he find the video? Who's to say? I've got no idea. But that's super fun. Now, there were other updates that happened. On April 1st, the community got really busy, awkwardly, on April 1st, and released a ton of stuff. And I figured I didn't want you to have to wait a month until you saw it, so we're going to go over it now. I'm in the Outer Wilds modding server, as you can see. And let's take a look at some of the stuff that they added. Okay, so it looks like they have an Outer Worlds mod here, and it says it makes the game more realistic. You can see Solemnum here. Big improvement, I think. The emoji reactions, I think, here speak for themselves. Good change, improving what would be considered like a pretty low poly model in something much nicer. Here, Kermbee fishing. They're frequently around the server. Added the chicken jockey. I think people have been asking for that for a while. That was something we were shocked wasn't in the full release. So good to see that's now been modded in. It looks like a team of people released an update for Quantum Space Buddies. The most important update here is that servers can now only be joined while everyone has their eyes closed and turned away from their screens, promising not to look. You know, having people looking at the screens like that messes up some of the quantum objects. And it's just, you know, it's not fair play if some people can see and others can't. So I think that's a good change. They also removed the compatibility with New Horizons. You know, so many issues were coming up because of that. Fix New Horizons devs. This one, to me, it looks like a bug. You know, something went wrong here. You know, you can't win them all. Here, this one, I think an alien dropped into the server real quick and dropped this. I don't really know what it means, but we should probably be scared. Oh, it looks like Ruby, the programming language, stopped by. Re-implemented the game with Ruby on Rails. I think that's going to make it a lot easier for modding in the future, because I know there's some people that that'll be helpful for. Here it adds the Spider Weaver. Adds Giant Spider, Awesome Spider Giant. I think that might be related to the one in Grounded. Don't know. This one adds the small ship into the game from the Outer Wilds Alpha. I think people have been wanting, you know, a new ship choice, so that's great. Oh, there was an update to Pikmin on the Go. Play your favorite Pikmin game inside the ship console. It doesn't really include anything. They also removed Herobrine. And then they added him back. So that's that's a good patch right there. Looks like they had some disagreement during development. Oh, Space Buddies, new game modes. Outer Worlds Battle Royale, that's awesome. Drop in, jetpack up, be the last Earthian standing. Quantum loot crates scattered across the planets. Wait, hang on, this is actually well thought out. Players can steal abandoned ships, but must fight to keep them. Early game strategy, rush giant steep for high tier loot. The sun gradually supernovas, forcing players into tighter areas, surviving the shrinking. Final showdown, last two players get teleported to the Eye for a dramatic 1v1 quantum duel. Are you ready to drop in and survive the loop? Wow, wait, that's actually so funny. That's really well made. Oh, yes. Finally! Hollow Knight SILKSONG, Team Cherry. We decided to post SILKSONG as an Outer Wilds mod because of how much of you kept asking us. Have fun, I guess. That is huge. They put SILKSONG in Outer Wilds. That's amazing. Way to go, Team Cherry. Clown emoji up. Outer Wives. Okay, so this is an actual mod. You can play this mod. It was released a while ago. Yeah, it's not a meme. Go play it now. You can go play that. I don't understand this one, but I like Miles Morales, so it's funny. Louder Childs. More. Thank you. QSB game modes. Another patch. An update to the Panorama game mode. Oh, fixed a bug where players could win by quantum entangling with a rock and becoming unkillable. Anglerfish no longer camp the final circle. Oh man. Jumping too much on Brittle Hollow no longer causes the entire planet to collapse entirely. I saw some amazing early game strats with that. I'm glad that was fixed. Fixed issue where losing players would rage quit so hard their save files got deleted. Known issues. Occasionally the last player standing message declares an anglerfish named Ernesto the winner. Look, when all this goes down, when all the modding is over, Ernesto will still remain. Players report hearing voices from the eye after losing a match. Please disregard. That's terrifying. Anglerfish Pet Simulator. Raise a baby anglerfish from a hatchling. Train it to not eat you. Take it for walks through dark bramble. Customize your anglerfish. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that fun little artwork there. Oh, it's an emoji now? Has that always been an emoji and I didn't know that? I've never seen that one. Yo, let's go. We updated Minecraft Java to 1.21.5. Yeah, this is the one with the new mob skins and everything. The firefly bush. It's really ambient. It's great. New sound variants for wolves. Great. Thank you, Mo Yang. Oh, wait. This one. Hang on. This one. I said these updates are fire, but Mika is still in the game. So, and the game where did the ghost no emoji. And then over here in the database, or in the updates, this was it. Mika, there is no escape. Oh no. Ship enhancements from Ether. Added big ship. Thank you, Ether. Hertz neighbor. That's a power of 2, isn't it? Gleber Dome. Why is this kind of tough though? This looks good. Solemn has a gun now, and she is angry. Run. This gif is amazing if you haven't seen it before. Sauna with a gun. Vanilla fix. Put all the bugs back in. No. Okay, so these are amazing. And if you click these links, you just get this picture. That's all you get. Alright, amazing. Well done, everyone. Amazing April Fool's Day. I love it. The SILKSONG one made me laugh the hardest. That was really funny. Okay. One more thing I want to mention. Not Outer Wilds related. SILKSONG. Yes, I just saw that from the direct earlier today. I'm recording this on the 2nd. That was so hype. I'm actually a huge Hollow Knight fan. It's so much fun. And I've been one of the people waiting for SILKSONG. But apparently it's coming out this year. No release date. That would be super exciting. I don't plan to play that on the channel. If you want me to, let me know. I would love to. But that is so big. That was big news I was waiting on for a while, so I'm excited about that. All right. I believe that's all the news that I've got. It was so funny. This month started off kind of slow, like a few little mods, some patches, and then like bam, 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 bam. A bunch of different stuff happened. Thank you so much for sticking around during March. I passed 100 subscribers, so we had a live stream where we played the Outer Relics mod. It was very fun. I think the mod was a little broken, but that's fine. We still had a good time. I made several errors when starting up the stream. It was great. Really a learning experience. I might do more live streams later. I don't really want to make them regular just because they take a lot of time and effort and prep. But we'll see. Next subscriber goal is 500 subscribers, and I'm going to do a live stream them, definitely. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for your support. I'll see y'all next time.